What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. Now, I've been pretty hesitant to recommend bear market altcoins because we don't want to get wrecked. And early in the bear market, it's kind of hard to tell what's going to survive. So the smart influencers, the smart crypto educators are not really making strong recommendations yet. But I finally feel confident to issue my top altcoin pick right now for the bear market. I will be stacking this myself, and that is Polygon Matic. Now, I know what you're thinking. Matic's kind of boring. It was talked about all in 2021. It's already kind of big, so let's just click off the video and move on. Don't do that so quick. Actually, Matic has a market cap of under $5 billion right now, which gives it massive upside potential. Some of the crypto projects that are 3 times as big as Matic currently, meaning they have 3 times the market cap, are Cardano, XRP, Solana, Polkadot's bigger, but not 3 times bigger. And I think Matic has a lot more going on for it. There is a lot of news coming out on Matic that's going to really blow you away. First and foremost, all of the crypto projects that were on the Terra Luna ecosystem. This news just came out 16 hours ago. The crypto projects were building on Terra Luna before Terra Luna collapsed are now migrating to Polygon Matic. More than 48 different crypto projects. Now, the reason this is a big deal is that there was a couple of weeks recently while after the Terra Luna collapse that all of the top layer ones were like trying to romance, trying to woo these projects to come over to them after Terra collapse. And the fact that Polygon Matic finally won this bid to get the projects to come to Polygon Matic is huge news. There's going to be tremendous network effect here, meaning more projects building, more value locked, more development. It's all kind of snowballing in the bear market. You know, what I like to see is Polygon has been building consistently. Now, this is right when they upgraded their budget massively back in December 2021. That was still sort of the bull run, but they invested $400 million to scale Ethereum, which is another thing I wanted to tell you guys about. Polygon has its hand in like 5 different pies. It's doing a little bit of everything, which we're going to talk about today. It's trying to scale Ethereum. It's basically a layer 1 that's going to invite all these other projects over. It's doing ZK rollups and privacy. We're going to look at that in just a minute. Okay, so this is huge. Just at the end of June, they announced that they are yet again innovating in their Ethereum scaling system. They came out with this new product called Avail, which allows, this isn't just for Ethereum, I correct myself, this allows developers to launch application-specific blockchains on the Polygon network. Like, you guys, I'm not an engineer, but I have had my engineer friends explain this to me, but this is really big. This is a massive improvement, and you notice that they're doing this in the middle of the bear market right now. This article came out 2 weeks ago. So this website's driving me crazy. It keeps reformatting my screen, but this is massive. If you guys want to learn more about this, Google Polygon Matic Avail, and it is a huge engineering accomplishment on the Polygon network. I'm going to leave it at that because I'm not an engineer and I don't want to waste too much of your time. Okay, one thing I want to point out about the Polygon tokenomics, this is a really important thing to talk about in bear markets because many of these crypto projects have like 80% of their tokens still locked, and the venture capital and the early investors are going to dump these tokens on you. Well, that's not the case with Polygon. Polygon has a market cap of 4.6 billion and the fully diluted valuation is 5.7 billion, which means almost all of their tokens are already in circulation. That is so great for upward price action. I'm going to tell you at the end of the video what my price target is for Matic, but I certainly see it in the top 10 cryptos. I see it doing at least a 2x, and that would be just conservative in the very beginning of the next bull run. And, you know, in the next bull run, I would say at least a 5 to 10x. Now, you might be saying, yeah, Brian, you know, 5 to 10x is pretty boring. I want the 100x's. Well, yeah, you can also lose your money in the 100x's. And if you're smart, you're not putting all of your money in 100x's yet, because we don't know which ones those are going to be. So this is, I think Polygon is more of like a reliable performer. Like, this is going to be, I would feel comfortable as a boomer, a conservative boomer, putting a larger chunk of my money in Polygon, and I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be dollar cost averaging into Polygon, starting pretty heavily soon. As I said, they're doing zero knowledge identity for Web3. If you don't know what that is, it's a major new innovation in crypto that's very important, and it's going to be a trend of the future. ZK, again, I'm not an engineer, so I'm not going to belabor all of this stuff, but on their blog, they do have the ZK. So like what I told you guys, Polygon is doing layer one, they're doing scaling, they're doing ZK. They're building the heck out of their project during a bear market, which is really what we want to see. Now, the last point I'm going to tell you guys about, and I'm going to keep this video short today, is I don't think that the Matic token is going to end up being seen by the SEC as a security. I do not think it is a security. It is a classic governance and staking token that will secure the Matic network. I feel confident that it's not going to be seen as a security. That's super important, right? Because a lot of these tokens are just going to be completely wiped out. They're just hidden securities that crypto projects are using to raise money. And I don't think that's going to be, now that's not guaranteed, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Quick general macroeconomic market update. I think that we have not seen the bottom yet. Copper prices have been falling off a cliff lately. Copper prices are a great indication of where the market is going, because copper is used in just about every industry, and when copper prices drop, it means that industries are not using raw materials and things are slowing down. Same thing with earning forecast downgrades for the S&P 500. If you have not already seen my YouTube short on the same YouTube channel from a few days ago, I talked about, is it going to be a recession or a depression? And I gave some strong arguments. It was like a 40-second video about why I think we still have a lot more downside. Last thing I want to show you is, and this is what I talked about in that YouTube video short, is a lot of these like blue chip stocks like Caterpillar kind of predict where things are going. The problem right now with this Caterpillar falling, as every other stock has fallen, is it's usually a harbinger, which means predictor of future S&P 500 earnings downturns, but we have not seen that S&P 500 earning downturn yet, which means that even though the stock market has already crashed, it's probably going to crash further. So have a little bit of self-control in not loading up all of your bags on stocks and crypto quite yet. We do have the date in 2 days. The United States CPI numbers coming out on July 13th, and that'll give us the next month's worth of macroeconomic direction. If the CPI is above 8.6, bad. That means more Fed tightening, more interest rate hikes. If the CPI is significantly lower, 6 to 8%, that's good. So keep an eye out for that. As usual, follow me on Twitter for fast updates. I'm really spending a lot of time on Twitter, sharing all my top alpha on Twitter, at Brian Ross Wins on Twitter. Smash that like, smash that subscribe on YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video.